The fog on the lake is like a piece of translucent glass. The fog on the lake is a river of clouds.
Cody, as much as I like this, we can't be talking about Twixt now.
I know, we're not even doing that movie. In fact, what are we doing?
Well,
Well, wait. Hold on a second. I just noticed something. Is our camera even on?
oh shit.
How many episodes have we done already?
36 by my
36 and we didn't turn the camera on yet?
count. No.
God, it's got dust all over it. Hold on a sec.
And tape.
There we go. Wow. How long have we been doing that for?
All of 2015. Cue the intro.
It should cut to black there. Cue the intro. Then the intro goes. Okay. So then. How do we welcome everyone back?
Like this, Cody. Welcome back to the video.
Hey everybody. Happy New Year!
Yeah. Or depending on when you watch this.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Because definitely not the new year when we recorded this.
Yeah, and probably people won't actually watch our video until maybe a month from now. Who knows?
Yeah.
Either way.
Whenever you get around to it.
Yes. As you notice, we dressed up a little bit for this special occasion. We're being filmed. This is the first episode.
Yes.
We're on film.
Finally.
So you can't complain anymore. Okay, well, I mean, you're still going to complain about other things, but you know,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? Okay.
Probably about the ranking of the movies.
Oh, yes.
That could be one thing they could complain about.
Yes. Because are they contradictory? I don't know. This is our top 10. This is the best videos of 2015. Not best videos, best movies. Best videos would be
Best movies.
our best
We
episodes,
could
which...
do an episode on our best videos.
Do we have a best episode?
No.
I don't really think so. Someone asked me earlier when I was at work. They said, "What would you recommend me watching?" Because they actually want to look it up.
Okay.
So we got someone else on it, but I had no idea what to tell them. I just said look up any of them.
Any of them, really, yeah.
This one might be the one we direct people to because it's a video.
Yeah.
This is a nice introductory stage. You know, if you don't know what a podcast is, it's an hour long. You listen to it like a normal person would. So there are some people that sit there and stare at the video. It's just a thumbnail for an hour and plus minutes.
The problem is, I think they're expecting a jump scare at some point during the thing.
out of the beautiful title card that I make every time.
Yeah. Like what we should do is put a jump scare in one of the videos.
Just one.
Yeah. Like one that about a movie that does terrible jump scares.
Yeah, I mean, depending
And be
on
like, just imagine how good this could be. Just
and we talked about this. We had actually recorded this already, but we had lost some footage. So
Yeah.
here we are after the new year, but that's okay, you know.
or before the new year, whenever you watch it.
Dang it, Dirk. I guess technically it's always before New Year's.
Yes.
It just depends on how many days.
Only 365 more days till New Year.
Someone could be watching this in 2017. We could be reviewing our work in 2017.
Oh boy.
Hello.
I don't want to think about it.
Well, it's not that bad. But would you say that
It's been a good year.
Yes. I'm trying to think of the words.
I almost say a great year.
I mean, this is obviously a special occasion, but would you say that we're going to still do just audio? Probably, right?
Yeah.
This video format's not going to be very common. We do plan on expanding this territory here. We're working on short films, working on little sketches.
Yeah, one of them is the Spooky Fun Time Hour. Currently
Yes.
titled that.
That's a brand new thing. That's actually something we had come up with after the new year. It's basically going to be like Mystery Science Theater 3000,
Yes.
but with us, and higher quality than this right now. So hold on to your horses, okay? This is temporary. This is a treat. There should be no complaining about this. I swear to God.
I will find a way.
Okay? I mean, like, you get your fucking camera and record plus, like an hour of footage. I dare you. I fucking dare you.
I double dog goddamn dare you.
But that's going to be really exciting. It was just a thought we just had passing. And that's one of the most exciting things.
That's based off...
I'm so excited for
the 200 Scary Movie pack that I bought.
Yeah.
And I watched one of them last night.
Wow, dipping into it already. Well, you've already technically dipped 41 into it.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this is technically a celebratory episode for us, too. Derek hit the big 700. He's seen 700 scary movies.
And boy, it wears on you after a while.
Yeah, and I was actually just about to give you one friend.
No.
Yeah.
I gave that to you for Christmas.
Yes, you did.
And you will hold on to it until you watch it. Then you can do whatever.
Yes, I will.
You can burn it if you want to.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and try and piss it out.
You'll probably improve the video that way. But
yeah.
Anyway, before we get into just talking and just us shooting the shit, how about you guys in the comments write down below what you'd want our little studio to look like? If you have any ideas of what you want to see us talk about, like actually act out. And I never understood the value in that. But if you have any like actual suggestions, send them to us. Write them in the comments on YouTube or on our Facebook page. Just right on our wall. I think our wall is public.
I think we got one recommendation after you posted that last thing.
Yeah.
Where Nathan wants us to do Rose Red.
Yeah. And we'll do that. That sounds like a fun little filler one. We don't have any themed months so far.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Yeah. Did we just not want to do that anymore? I kind of liked it, but
we just didn't care anymore.
With video capability, that might change.
Yeah.
Because people might like be able to see that we have themes, and we might have like a spooky skeleton back here.
Yeah, it won't always be Spooky Furiosa.
Yeah.
Or Spooky Max.
So,
or
yeah.
I mean Spooky Mad Max.
I mean, there has to be a reason that a lot of people wanted to see the podcast, right? So what do you want to see us do? I mean, just let us know and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll wear all sorts of podcast shirts.
Yeah, I'm wearing a podcast shirt right now, actually. This is from Fantasy Fiction, a podcast that recently has moved on, rebranded. It's still existing, but it's a different thing now, so...
It's like New Coke.
Yeah. It is. And you know what? I thought about that. And even if we don't even have 100 viewers, I'm gonna still do this.
Merchandising.
Yeah, because like they moved on because they had they were dwindling. They went from 10,000 to 2,000 viewers.
Oh, poor them.
I know, but in trying to make money off of merchandise, I bought the shirts from them, their website. That's kind of bad. So they just disbanded, and I don't know. I don't feel like I would ever do that. As long as it's still fun.
Yep. As long as I'm having fun doing this.
Yeah.
Just like Lemmy. Poor Lemmy.
So how about we get into it, guys?
Here's how we did it. Or how I did it.
Yeah. He did the math. He's a mathematician.
It was very mathematical and scientific.
Yeah. We went fucking full on...
algorithms.
What's the movie that Scott made us watch? The
Reanimator.
Yeah, he's a scientist. I could have said Frankenstein. I could have said anybody.
Anything. Took the spook scores that we gave all the movies of this year that came out this year, whether on DVD or in the theaters.
So new and exclusive to 2015, guys. Yeah. These are the 2015 movies.
It premiered in a festival 2014.
And did we watch all the 2015 horror movies?
Not all of them. We missed a couple.
We did definitely watch the ones in theaters, though, guys.
Yeah.
For sure, the ones in theaters. And the ones that we
actually, except for Freaks of Nature, because that popped up out of nowhere and then disappeared again.
But wasn't that
horror comedy?
That was really? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, but that one probably wouldn't have made top 10. So
yeah, probably would have been middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't have been bottom 10. I can see the list right here, and no, it probably wouldn't have. It would have had to work really hard.
It would have had to work really hard to be really bad.
So, yeah, we hit just about every single one, even the ones we didn't want to see at first, but they made it in.
Yeah.
Like, number 10 is one we thought was going to be bad. But
it
turned out to be a lot better than it was.
That's true. I'm actually surprised it made it on here. Personally, I mean, this is a combined score. total.
Yeah.
This is the mean of all of our scores, including our guest scores. When we had a special guest on the show.
The only times that I didn't count one was Kalen on Hayride 2, and that's because he'd only been on one. So it wasn't like whatever. So like if John, who had only been on here once, did a movie that like Leprechaun that came out in 2015.
What did we rate Leprechaun?
Like 2 and 3 and 1.
That's still not our worst movie, guys. And that means a lot. That's a lot. That means a lot. So look out for our worst movies of 2015, which is we're going to upload at the same time.
That would have tied with one of the movies on here.
Yeah.
One of the worst ones. So anyway, number 10.
We're just going to get into it, guys.
Yep.
This is the movie that
starts off the list.
Do you want to say this is the most talked about movie this year? I talked about it a lot.
Most polarizing movie, I'd say.
I talked about it so much. You guys know this movie. I know you do.
And it is
The Visit by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's possibly back into being M. Night phenomenon.
Yeah.
With this movie.
No, he's not. I don't know. I don't think he's going to be crazy big again.
Probably not.
I think this is dead.
It's going to take him a lot of good movies to get back on level foot. But I think this could be a good stepping point towards something better.
Yeah. I mean, it's number 10 on our list, but out of like 26?
Yeah, 26 or so movies we saw this year.
Yeah, 26 like 2015 movies. All the other ones were like classics or otherwise. That's pretty good, you know? You're scraping the barrel, but...
I honestly, in retrospect, would have switched this with our number 9.
Which was...
that other one.
Really?
That we'll get to, but...
I honestly like how this plays, so this is where we'll disagree.
Yeah.
Maybe here.
A lot of people think, like, half the people I've read reviews about for The Visit say it's a big piece of shit. And then there's a lot of people that are like, it's different, but it's good.
It's mostly, yeah. I mean, there's obviously the Shyamalan twist that everyone loves. This twist,
the most grounded twist.
Yeah, it's very
in all of his movies.
Subdued. The trailer definitely is misleading, but I'm glad it wasn't living up to the trailer because the trailer was what made me want to hate it.
Especially the one where it had M. Night come out and be like, "Hi."
Oh my god!
I'm M. Night Shyamalan.
I've never seen a trailer like this, especially now. This is something I might see. They might pull this shit in like the 90s or early 2000s.
I know they did that with Psycho.
See?
Hitchcock came out and
really
it's just like, this motel behind me, it is the crime scene of our film, or whatever. And it's really cool to watch. But this guy came out and he's just like, "Hi, I did all these movies.
Yeah.
Like Signs, The Sixth Sense, and other classics you might love." Except under his breath, he's like, "In The Last Airbender, and Lady in the Water, in The Village, please don't hate me."
And The Happening. Dude, like,
It's What's Happening.
It's like from the director of, like all the good ones. Unbreakable wasn't on there for some reason. Probably because it wasn't a scary movie.
Well, neither were all of his bad movies.
Yeah.
They're not scary.
He's not supposed to do scary movies. He should just stick to, like...
horror comedy kind of things, because that's what this was.
Or pick the twist and, like, build your movie around it, which I think is what he does. Because if you watch Unbreakable, that movie, you'll probably be able to, like, predict the ending, but I really wasn't thinking about it. Because he's working, like, the character instead. So when it came around, I was like, bam! That's in my face. Holy shit.
But The Visit, really good.
Well, yeah.
It was also... The other thing that was working against it is that it's a found footage kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which can either make... or well, basically, if it's bad, then it's just awful.
Yeah.
But if it's good, then it's, like, really good.
Yeah, I mean, it made number 10 on the list, guys, and I'm an M. Night hater.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was good, so... Not great, but good.
If you're not familiar with the plot, it's two kids go and see their grandparents who start exhibiting signs of crazy...
A kind of dementia, but then later on they both look crazy. And the Yahtzee game is the best, guys.
Yeah,
watch
the Yahtzee
movie
scene
for
is the best part.
Yahtzee!
Yeah. And then...
That's the Milton Bradley strategy, Derek.
Honestly, the white wrapping is the worst bit of the movie, I think.
That's the M. Night in the movie. That they're trying to... He's trying to make characters like... memorable, but really what he's doing is just giving him quirks, and that's not how you make it. That's not how you write a character.
Yeah.
It's like okay, like let's take Derek, right?
Uh-oh.
Like instead of saying like Derek is a brooding person who with complex thoughts, right? Instead, I say, well, he's the guy with the beard and the camo jacket.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush.
Let's move on from this movie. I think we've said enough about the visit. People are probably you've already seen it, probably.
Yeah.
Fucking throwing your money at him. He's wiping his ass with your money. Anyway,
Number 9.
oh, no.
Sinister 2.
Oh, dude, I didn't do the thing in the intro.
That's too bad.
People won't be able to see how I do it.
Too
They
bad.
won't see. Oh, I guess I'll never see it.
No,
The bonus
that's
feature.
GBB secret.
Yeah, that's the secret sauce right there. Is the intro hiss. Is it pre-recorded? Do I have someone here that does it for me? Is it a donkey? Could be.
We'll never know.
Well, let's talk about Sinister 2.
Sinister 2, number 9.
The totally different sequel from Sinister 1. It's almost unrelated. Not in
A
the
sequel
story.
that I didn't ask for.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I love Sinister a lot, but I did not want a sequel out of it.
And it doesn't. It had to stretch itself a little bit to make a sequel. The idea of like the tapes are still moving around because honestly, like
Yeah.
the first one wrapped it up. They basically eliminated Bagul. It's the boogeyman. But this is definitely like the bonus treat for those who've seen the first one.
Yeah.
Actually, this isn't really like a whole new movie. This is just like a little bit more of the first.
And for people who really liked Deputy So-and-so
Yeah.
from the first movie,
I don't
he's
know
the
what-
main
what-
character in this movie.
Actually,
I liked him.
I remember I was talking to Brenna's mom about this, and she said she thought he was really funny and adorable. And I was like, well, then watch the second one, because the whole movie is him going like this.
Yeah,
And just going like, we're going to find Bagul.
yeah.
You guys, I just realized. That's perfect. Guys, are you happy we're filming this now? 'Cause you can see that.
Please love us.
You can see it
We're
now.
using practical effects.
Yeah.
We got Han, Leia, and... Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Wrong movie.
Oh.
So,
We're back, Chewie. Okay. I
Aye.
haven't seen it yet. Fuck it.
yeah, Sinister 2. The best parts are still the 8mm films.
Yeah, and this movie is like nothing but that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It's really good. The only part I would say strains a bit are the kid actors.
Yeah, they're weird.
Not the twins in the movie, but the other children get kind of grady at points.
What movie were we watching that had like super unbelievable kid actors? It wasn't surprisingly in our top 10 worst. Just really bad kid actors. Like really shit.
I think that might have been Sinister 2.
No, dude. Sinister 2 was... No. It was really bad. Either way. It doesn't... Sinister 2 is not that bad.
Yeah, actually, really good.
Yeah, the story arc with the mom and the
Deputy.
abusive husband and the deputy, yeah. They all... It's this really cool love triangle.
It's great to see the dad's comeuppance of getting burned alive.
Oh, man, yeah. That was fucking nuts. I mean, like, everything is a... this is one of those horror movies where, like, it totally leaves you feeling satisfied with how everything turns out.
Yeah. Wife beater gets burned alive.
Yeah.
You can't ask for more than that, really.
No, you can't.
And that's why it gets a number 9.
Yeah. More or less. If you like the first one, it's different feel. It honestly feels like a different movie. Like, the style is
It
totally
moves at a
different.
lot brisker pace.
Yeah, it's seriously a lot. The first one's more dramatic. This one's more quick. So watch it if you like
Yeah.
those like creative snuff films.
It assumes you've seen the first one,
For sure.
basically.
I saw the second one first,
I know.
and I still liked it. So I
Didn't
like the
feel
first.
any sequelitis from it.
No, I like the first one for different reasons. You know,
I
probably
can't remember. Did you like this one more than the first one?
I don't. You know what? I think I do, just because I remember more from this movie.
Oh.
I don't really remember shit from the first one, other than Ethan Hawke.
The one line I
No,
remember is the wife beating dad's quote where he's just like, after he beats Deputy So-and-so, he's just like, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to fuck my wife.
And the deputy's like, no, you're not.
Yeah. I'm going to save the kids.
Or what about when like the kid's like not saying anything and he's like, eat your food. And he starts shoveling fucking mashed potatoes, slapping him on the face, and he's like, eat the fucking
I
potatoes.
slap you, I slap you, I slap you some more.
Slap, slap, happy. Okay. Let's move on from our list. We're getting down there. We're getting close.
Number 8.
Number ocho. Numero ocho.
The Ocho.
Voices. We're doing this at the same time. It's
I
kinda
know,
crazy,
it's getting good.
It's a little creepy. Oh, jeez. So, you guys have probably not heard of the voices.
And shame on you for
Yeah,
not paying attention.
because Deadpool's in it, guys.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Fucking Deadpool's in this.
The guy who needs a break more than anybody else in Hollywood.
And you know what? Financially, I'm pretty sure Deadpool's going to be a huge success. I don't think it's going to be perceived or like reviewed pretty well. Honestly,
Maybe.
I think it's going to be pretty harshly criticized. I don't really think it's going to.
I think it'll be good.
But this isn't a doubt about Deadpool.
This is about Ryan Reynolds being
Yes.
a crazy person
Yes,
in the voices.
quite literally a crazy person. I mean, like you've seen a lot of like the the anti-hero kind of thing, but he's not really a hero at all. You're just kind of watching him go through his life as a crazy person, and then he stops taking his meds, and shit goes bonkers.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie.
Yeah.
He goes off his meds and then everything just turns to shit around him because he's like, oh, this is the real world.
Yeah, so then
I'm
he
gonna...
stop taking my meds so I can see my imagination world, which is a lot better. And you mentioned to me that they wanted to hire voice actors for the pets. He talks to his pets, his dog Roscoe and his... is it Bosco?
Roscoe and Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah.
Which, one of them's like a very Scottish cat. Or Irish cat. Something. And then the dog's very... or whatever.
Yeah.
But Ryan Reynolds does the voices for both.
Yeah.
Because he figured that made sense.
Yeah, because their voice is in his head. It's his voice, right?
And it has the most what the fuck ending. Like,
The
the best what the fuck ending.
Yeah. Like the end of an Austin Powers movie will have like a little kind of fun, like, here are the cast doing some crazy shit.
Gold member.
Yeah.
Specifically.
But this is like the best I've ever seen of that, man.
Yeah.
They're all like, he's like in heaven and he's rollerblading.
Dancing with all the people he's killed in the movie.
So
and he meets
good.
Jesus.
So good.
He's like, hi, Anna Kendrick. Sorry I killed you. It's okay, Jerry. We still love you.
This movie's weird. You kind of expect it's like, oh, he's going to get the girl and then like they're going to forgive him for that or he's going to get taken away and they run away together. None of that happens, man. He just like straight up kills everybody. You know?
It was great.
And like, you just have to see it. You have to see how that it works out because I've never seen character development like this. It's very different.
Yeah, and this is like that movie scenario I told you about where it had a festival in 2014, but it didn't get released anywhere until this last year.
Yeah, so it still counts. So you know,
it counts.
It's because we're not going to go to fucking Sundance in the past.
Yeah,
I don't have a time machine, and I don't even know where Sundance is.
Nor would I waste my time with a time machine going back a year.
Yeah, I'd go back like 10 minutes ago and eat Taco Bell again.
Like, see, we all make mistakes.
That's my mistake. That I'm making a mistake again.
When all you want is fourth diarrhea.
Taco Bell. Shit moss.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's fucking move on from this. This is a unique movie that I don't think has been filmed from the perspective of the killer. I can't remember a movie like that before. Is there movies like that?
You should watch Maniac with Elijah Wood.
Well, that makes sense.
It's POV.
Oh, wow.
So it's straight first-person view of the killer's perspective.
Okay.
It's really interesting, I think.
That does sound good.
And that basically makes or breaks it for anybody watching it. Like, Matt instantly was out.
Because he doesn't like the found footage or the point of view.
Yeah, he's like, I can't watch this.
I wonder what his favorite kind of porn is. I think it'd be like under like a static under the ball cam.
Oh, who likes that?
I don't know. Anyway, let's move on.
Number
Let's
7.
go to number 7, man. Oh, this is a doozy of a day.
Oh no.
All right.
Victor Frankenstein.
Yes, it's alive. This was
Again.
Yeah.
Another Frankenstein movie.
Yeah, this is another
one of 2 that we've seen this year.
Yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, this movie, no one likes this movie, man. Nobody likes this movie.
This one has like the harshest reviews.
You've probably seen this movie and you probably hate it. Why? Because you didn't see the fucking Frankenstein monster? Like, that's what you came in
You
for?
did.
Yeah, you did. It was kind of cool.
Sorry it wasn't Robert De Niro.
Did he play Frankenstein?
He played the monster in another Frankenstein movie.
You told me this before.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just like... being
Okay. He's like, hey, I'm a fucking Frankenstein. Hey,
I'm the monster.
You fucking Frankenstein. Yeah.
We need to watch that one this
And then
year.
Al Pacino's like the fucking doctor.
He's just like,
Oh, got a fucking Frankenstein over here. You bitch. This is gonna be a while. You're a rat bastard, Frankenstein. That's not the point. The point is,
this movie has my favorite chemistry of any of the movies, I think, on this list. Between James McAvoy of Professor X and he was the Fawn in whatever. You've seen him around, for sure.
Yeah.
And, of course, Harry Potter.
Harry fucking Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Playing Igor.
Yeah. Which I thought was going to be a pain.
Yeah.
When I first saw that he was Igor, I was like, he's kind of too popular with the girls to
It makes
be
sense.
Igor.
Man, he does a good job. I'm so glad that he had like the career after Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I'm impressed with his post Harry Potter.
Yeah, but how are you
career.
not gonna get a role when you were Harry fucking Potter? And then that just kind of makes me feel bad about like the people that played like like Rupert Grint or whatever.
Yeah, Ron.
Or like
Emma Watson got okay.
Yeah, I
After-
don't know. I don't know what she's in, honestly.
This is the end with Seth Rogen and whatever.
She played, but she was
and then
played
the perks
herself
of being a wallflower.
for like 5 minutes. No one's seen that movie. I say as our entire audience exits the window.
All the girls watching just left.
That's what's funny because you think guys would watch chick flicks
No,
because of their content.
no,
It's basically softcore porn, guys.
I know. Well, I like some of them, but
Why do girls?
Not all of
I don't know.
but
Pearl
anyway.
Harbor sucks. Anyway, yeah. So
Okay.
Victor Frankenstein.
Victor Frankenstein, pretty good. It's almost like the people that wrote this movie watched Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. It was like, let's do that with Frankenstein.
Yeah, they wanted good chemistry between the two male leads, and they wanted kind of like into their psyche, kind of how they view things.
They even did the X-ray and slow down stuff.
That was
like
really
Sherlock.
cool. I like that, man. If you want to watch two characters just like really work with each other, I mean, that doesn't sound very like appealing now that I think about it. But like, you've seen Sherlock Holmes, the one with like not Hugh Jackman, but
Hugh Jackman wasn't in Sherlock.
I know what's his name.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yes, Robert Downey
And then
Jr.
also the TV show with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, if you just like a pair, maybe a fucking Castiel and whatever the fucking Supernatural, just a pair of two guys, two brothers, two brothers.
Two brothers.
Two brothers. That's the name of the movie.
Oh no!
If you get that reference, I'm very proud of you.
This movie even throws in a Young Frankenstein reference.
It
once
throws
or
in
twice.
two Young Frankenstein, the Gene Wilder movie, and like that is so fucking funny.
That earned my brownie points. Like if I had been against the movie the whole way, that would have earned them right in a flick.
How funny is that? That's just so out of nowhere. But I mean, don't go into it thinking that there's going to be a monster and you're going to see some CGI fucking explosions and they're going to fight the damn thing. It's not that crazy. It does get crazy when that happens, because it does happen. But don't expect
It
that
kind
to
of
be the
delivers
movie.
on that, like in Frankenstein versus the Mummy.
Yeah.
You get it for a little bit, but
No, we'll get to that.
but not in the same way.
We'll get to that. Anyway, let's talk about number 6 there.
Number 6,
A movie you're probably not going to expect to be on here.
Poltergeist.
That's right. A fucking remake.
Yeah.
Better remake than the original. This is rated higher than what we rated the original.
And then that just got rid of all of our hardcore fans watching.
Well, no, they should understand. I mean, that's... Okay, like, here's the thing. They may be, like, hardcore, like, horror fans.
Uh-huh.
But we're hardcore reviewers, man. And you may say, like, no, you're not professional, whatever.
Well, of course.
We do
don't
this
get
for
paid.
fun, guys. Okay?
I don't get kicks from hating movies
Yeah.
or liking... Well, I get kicks from liking movies, but I don't get kicks from hating movies.
Yeah, I mean, like, these aren't just opinions that we come up with when we talk to each other, man.
This is also another one of those instances where I looked at the release list like early or late 2014 and early this year, 2015. I was like, oh god, they're remaking Poltergeist.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be stupid too.
And then as it goes down, I'm coming down the news. It's being produced by Sam Raimi. I'm like, okay. Sam Rockwell's going to star in it. I was like, okay. This guy who's directing it has never directed before. I was like,
yeah.
And then I saw more of the people being in it, and I was like, okay, they look okay. And then I saw the trailer, and I went, I've been burned before.
Yeah. But I thought Mad Max was going to be stupid. I've seen
based on the trailer,
and everyone else said the trailer looked good. It's one of my favorite movies, man. This is my non-horror favorite movie of the year, by the way. But that's besides the point. So, The Poltergeist, I'm sad that it didn't have some of the stuff that was in the original, because they did remake. You just kind of straight up remake a lot of the stuff, like the tree scene. The clown scene was done really cool. That was such a cool...
They did it with overkill, like, in a good way.
Oh, man.
Which is something Sam Raimi does all the time.
That scared,
one clown doll.
That scared Jesse
30
so
clown
bad.
dolls.
When the one jumped out after the tree attack.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, that was so
The one from the trailer
that
where
was
the
so
nose
scary.
is coming on a string.
And then you just... it's not even like a loud jump scare. Bang! Bam! Or even like a wind-up. It's just like sitting there and all of a sudden flies off and it's like, it's alive, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that scene. That's
my,
the scene.
my one complaint about this movie is that Sam Rockwell doesn't dance in it. Come on now.
I guess so.
The only other movie he doesn't dance in is the Jesse James movie.
What about Avatar?
He was not in Avatar.
Yeah, he was.
That was
He
Sam
was the blue
Worthington.
guy.
You son of a bitch.
That was fucking
You fucker.
Oh man, but yeah, guys, don't even watch the original. If you've seen the original and you actually thought it was like not dated, I can understand a little bit. But then go watch this one. What's wrong with you?
I could enjoy either one. I think I gave both of them the same spook rating.
I gave the remake a lot more.
Yeah.
Man, the old one ruins it for me when it has the whole lady talking like the Matrix shit. Like that was cool in the 80s and 90s to be like this new way of thinking, like there's another world, a ghost dimension, if you will.
Yeah.
But nowadays
we got one
it's
for
too
this
winded.
generation. One for this generation, and it's Elise from Insidious.
Yeah.
That does the same thing.
Yeah, and you can argue movies like that still kind of kick around, like the fucking Inception, you know. That's all just long-winded bullshit, but at least it had a lot of cool stuff to look at, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, let's move on. This is we're getting down there, guys. This is our top 5.
5 Alive. Drum roll. What?
I didn't say it with you. I ruined Christmas, Dad.
That's it. Krampus is going to come and wreck your body.
Oh, it's gonna come, alright. Anyway, so yeah, Krampus. You guys, I know you've heard of this one, man. This is the coolest movie. This one looks so different. I've never seen a movie like this.
You were so excited for this movie.
Yeah, it's like a Christmas horror movie.
You were just about as excited for this as I was for Crimson Peak.
Yeah, and I mean, even then, like, I didn't like fanboy it and they gave it like a crazy high rating, but still, it was really good. I mean, I can't even think of a single like specific Christmas themed horror movie besides Jack Frost.
Oh boy, I haven't even watched that. I've avoided it.
All the movies you've seen and you haven't seen Jack Frost?
Yeah, I've avoided it.
Well, we're in the single digits here in Idaho for how cold it is. We gotta watch Jack Frost.
Oh no.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I've seen Black Christmas, both the original and the remake.
Oh, okay.
P2.
Oh, that's a Christmas movie?
I saw the beginning of... Well, it takes place at Christmas.
Okay.
The beginning of Santa's Sleigh.
Yeah, you mentioned that one.
Which, after seeing the opening bit, I was like, okay, that's all I need.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the best Christmas movie of all time.
Die Hard. It's not a horror movie, but whatever. But no, this is great. This is basically like a rip on the old Germanic folklore, which Krampus, obviously.
Yeah. It's not Santa Goes Crazy or any of the other low-hanging
fruits
kind
and
of shit.
Somebody kept pronouncing this Krampus. And I'm like, why?
It's like tomato potato.
It's like, don't feel like they're Americanizing it, you know, and making it like fucking, it's just Krampus, like taco or burrito, you know, or quesadilla. It's straight up, it is Krampus. Yeah.
Come on.
Quesadilla. Eat the food, Tina. Anyway.
Chrisadilla.
Chris, fuck it. But yeah, this is cool. I mean,
this is from the same guy who did Trick or Treat.
Yeah, which you said something really cool about that. Which
he does really kind of innocent looking stuff and takes them very demonically.
Yeah.
Like in Trick or Treat, it was the sack boy.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, and in this one, it's dolls, and those are some of the coolest creatures I've seen.
The monsters in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jack in the Box worm, the gingerbread
worm
cookies
is
are fucking hilarious.
So cool.
Like, if you don't get scared of this movie, that's alright.
You're probably gonna laugh.
It's mostly a comedy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this honestly would be number one on, I think, regular moviegoers list, just because it's not as scary as the other ones.
Yeah.
Because
probably the funniest movie on this
I
list.
should probably say number 3 then, looking at our top ones, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is fun. You've probably already seen it.
This was, I think, Jesse's favorite scary movie of the year.
Oh yeah, it was hers for sure. Actually,
Highest rated one from her.
And we're gonna start getting into some weird stuff here, guys. So
Oh no!
I'm just saying, like, and some of these are you've heard of, probably seen the trailer for, but like, why is it that like the really good ones are never really talked about?
I want to see the guy that did Krampus and Trick or Treat just keep making holiday themed horror movies.
That'd be cool, man.
For
Like
the
an Easter
rest of his
one, you know? I
career.
want to see like a fucking 4th of July horror movie.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be quite the bang. I had to get it out.
Why don't we move on to number 4, Derek? We're getting
Okay.
close. We're getting excited.
This is probably the one that's number one on a lot of people's lists.
This would be number 1 on.
Probably almost your list.
This would probably be number 2 for my personal list if I were to organize them like this. Because at the time we just gave them a rating, but I'm gonna stick with my rating. This is number 4. This is number 4.
But yeah, this next one's going to be on a lot of people's number ones list. I should know. I've read a couple over the last week.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
And
Let's just say it.
honestly, original idea would have been number 1.
Yeah.
So,
But let's see. Number 4 is
It Follows.
Ooh, spookiest movie. Spooky movie, man. This is fucking like this is the reason that like I would want to review horror movies. So I could see stuff like this that I normally wouldn't go out of my way to see. Because I would never watch It Follows normally.
Yeah.
Why would I? It just kind of just sounded like weird. It was an indie movie. So it just had this like strange feel to it. But goddamn, this is the one movie that's given me a nightmare as an adult. I haven't had like a nightmare from a movie since I was like maybe 14, maybe.
That was the funniest shit in the world. You text me and I'm at Autumn's house.
Yeah.
And I get this text from him and he's like, man, I didn't want to say anything, but this movie fucked me up.
It did. Dude, I literally got a nightmare. I had nightmares and I had trouble sleeping for 4 days. And I'm a 21-year-old man.
He's like, it's just the thing about something casually coming to fuck me up.
Yeah. It's like the Michael
Your
Myers
words
kind of
exactly.
thing.
Yeah. And I wish I saved my text of it because it was the funniest shit in the
Just
world.
casually fucking my shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, it is honestly very terrifying. It's a thing that doesn't stop. It's slow, but it doesn't stop.
Except for in the beginning when it's just standing there,
Which
menacingly.
There's a few scenes that don't have continuity, like when they're on the roof. Also, they didn't really use a lot of the elements they could have. Like, it could be anybody, but it was always random naked people.
Yeah, it was. There was only twice that it was somebody they knew.
Yeah, music is weird in this movie,
But
it fits. It works.
This person's a Carpenter fan. I could tell.
Yeah,
And Matt said the same thing because both me and him are real big fans of John Carpenter, and we can see where that inspiration comes from.
Yeah.
All these long shots in the movie, the crazy score, which honestly I didn't like.
I thought after watching it like the third time, I started to like it.
That's
But
the
I do-
Stockholm
I-
syndrome sitting in.
Yeah, I do remember when we first saw it, and we were literally laughing in the theater because it was like, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? But this movie is different. The idea is, albeit dumb, because it's like an STD demon.
Yeah. Which is fine, because, like, The Fly is, like, a symbolism of terminal illness.
Yeah.
You can make anything a good movie.
Yeah, just
a good, scary movie.
Yeah.
This obviously has all of the driving force to want to make something good.
Yeah. It could have been done better, but goddamn it wasn't good enough that, you know.
It's an impressive debut of this guy.
Yeah, and
Kind of debut. He's had a few short films, but
yeah.
nothing big.
Just stretch your truth for a little bit when you watch it, because, like, no horror movie actually does make sense. You know, not really. So, like...
There's always some point of...
Yeah. And people in this movie go, like, so an invisible demon's following you at a walking speed, and it can be anything you want, and we can't see it, but you can. Yeah. Alright, you're fucking stupid. You know, but then, you know, it's good. Just give it a shot. Okay.
Yeah, certainly great.
And for our top 3, I'm going to show you guys a little treat for sticking with us for this video for so long.
Oh, no.
Why don't we roll down to number 3, which is something you've probably never heard of.
But it is...
Always watching this movie, and here's the treat, guys. Look at my socks.
Oh, the raccoon socks.
Oh, yeah, dude. I fucking love these raccoon socks, man.
They might as well be elephants because they're irrelevant.
I don't give a shit. Now I'm going to show you guys my socks. You get something cool to look at now. Have you ever seen socks like this?
Rocket. I get it.
Jeez. Get it. Yeah, I'm rocking my socks. Rocking.
But anyway.
Okay. Always watching.
The Slender Man movie, basically.
The Slender Man movie. And there are a few on YouTube that are completely free. This is on Netflix. Still on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's by the Hornets, maybe?
Marble
Hornets.
And they got a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, they do. They're an independent film crew, but my God, this was the sleeper hit of fucking 2015.
Guys, if we could call it that.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch this now on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. I don't know if you have to pay for it. But something like this movie would be found very easy anywhere else.
It's the most surprising one on the list.
Yeah.
Because I picked it up. We were at Walmart, and I just look over and I go, oh my God, this is a Slender Man movie. I heard this was a thing, but I could not believe it.
Yeah.
And then just bought it on a whim. I was like, oh, I guess we could review it. And then looked on the back, 2015.
Yeah.
I was like,
wow. It's like, is Slender Man even still really popular? I mean...
Yeah, but he's more monster than fiction.
Yeah. And of course, we talk about this in the podcast about how it's not really like the Slender Man that was original to the creepypasta back in the day, and it's more based on the video game version of Slender Man.
It doesn't quite have the tentacles, which I'm glad.
Yeah, the tentacles was a weird thing. That wasn't even original, I don't think.
No,
Isn't supposed to have tentacles?
Yeah, it started with him being in the background, then he got tentacle arms, and then the static came along.
Yeah, this one's about like the technology and static, and in the back
this
of the box,
basically strips all the obtuse stuff from it.
Which is cool, but adds like the newer elements.
That's basically what I would have done.
Yeah, kept the cool parts of the new shit. And
then,
yeah.
And it's the best found footage movie of this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Matt, who is like far and away against found footage films, he's warming up to them now.
Mm.
Like, he actually looked forward to The Gallows, which, spoiler alert, isn't on any of these lists.
Yeah, it barely passed to not fit in our bottom 10 or top 10.
Yeah.
It's a shitty middle ground.
So you get away from this, The Gallows, but...
That middle ground is shitty, guys. It's like fucking 5 out of 10 still, so...
Yeah. But yeah, he watched this and he was like, it's really good.
Yeah, really good, man. This is an amazing movie. I mean, for what it is. And they don't even call him Slenderman. They never say his name or anything in the movie. And on the back of the DVD, they call him the Operator.
The Operator. The Smooth Operator.
Which kind of makes sense later because you see he has a power later that's wicked cool in this movie.
Yeah. Everybody in this movie is giving their A game. One of the guys in the movie is from The Girl Next Door, but he's not the one that gets with Alicia Cuthbert. He's the one that wants to be a movie maker. Yeah. And in this movie, he wants to be a movie maker.
Yeah. But man, fucking watch this movie because Derek bought it thinking it's going to be...
like awful.
And we were going to have fun watching it, like how terrible it was. But then we ended up like sitting at the end of our seats just going like, did you see that? And we would rewind it and go like, look, it's right there.
I think we rewinded it 3 different times.
That was so fun. And like,
I haven't done that in a while
No.
to a movie.
I mean, and it's in your face, but, like, you just want to see it again.
And again, like, I had to sell this to Matt.
To watch it? Just to watch it?
I was like, dude, it's Slenderman. And he's like, that's dumb. That stuff's garbage. And I was like, but it's a found footage movie. No, Matt, quit. Quit giving me the middle finger, please. Just watch it. It's good.
Oh, man.
Trust me. Love me. You know?
Why don't you?
And he goes, all right, fine. But I'm taking a few other movies with me.
Oh, yeah.
And then he comes back and he's like,
That was the best.
hey.
That's pretty good.
It was just
amazing.
It was great to see him enjoy it as well. So it's changed two people's opinions on found footage movies. Who, when me and him first met, it was through a mutual hating on Paranormal Activity.
Oh,
that got us into
yeah,
hanging out with each other. We were like, yeah, this guy knows what's up.
And this one has a good reason to be found footage, guys. Like,
Yeah.
It actually makes sense why this guy's recording all the shit he does, and he doesn't show everything. It's just random shit.
That's the great part. When it's told to shut off, it shuts off,
yeah.
and then it gets turned on later when there's actually a reason to turn on.
Yeah.
It's not like, turn that camera off, and then you just kind of lay there like, alright, he doesn't know I didn't turn off the camera.
Yeah, bullshit. But let's move on to number 2, guys.
Number
It's
2.
crazy.
Your highest rated movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. This is my highest rated movie.
Gift. From above.
The Gift.
Joel Edgerton's directorial debut. He wrote it, he produced it, and he's Gordo the Weirdo.
So he's technically the star of the movie, too. Man,
Yeah.
this is the greatest solo project, technically, that I have probably ever seen.
Yeah, it was really
That's
fun to
amazing.
watch.
That is amazing.
I can't even remember where I watched the trailer, but when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh, this is going to be great.
I saw the trailer in the Dollar Theater, and I thought it was kind of weird. It looked like a weird jump scare, like a stalker or murderer thing, and I was like, oh, this is just Psycho.
Well, that's how you get kids. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't want kids to watch this.
No, man.
Like,
It's
there's
just
some lewd shit that goes on in this
Yeah.
movie.
But it's all like psychological. There's really no like murdering, you know, or is there? There's so much mystery in this movie, man. We can't talk about it without giving it away.
The ending is left kind of ambiguous, but there's enough stuff in it that supports either ending. You think how it ended?
You pretty much. It's one of those like open-ended ones that in a good way.
Yeah,
Well, it's just hard to find sometimes.
Like you had all the evidence in the world for you to where you thought it ended one way,
Yeah,
and then
other people were.
and then other people thought no, it ended this way because A, B, and C,
Yeah,
and both of you could have been right.
honestly,
And that's the great part about this movie.
I mean, one of them is like obviously. I feel like mine was more like backed up by
Exactly.
But then again, that's just thinking psychologically. Like factually, I have no evidence, and that's what is fucking blowing my mind.
Yeah, this movie is tense as shit. I was on the edge of my seat, just like,
Yeah.
oh man, they're doing this.
It's basically about high school bullying, or is it?
Yeah.
And it's the ultimate payback movie, and it's so satisfying. And I love the characters. You love to hate them.
Jason Bateman's great in this.
Yeah.
I want to see him in more dramatic roles because he's really funny.
Yeah, isn't he Krampus?
No, that was
That's
Adam
such a-
Scott.
Damn it, I get them mixed up all the fucking time. They both have the fucking squirrel face, man. Damn you. For
Yeah.
being in good movies.
He's great in this. Rebecca Hall's great in this.
Yeah.
And Joel Edgerton, I mean, my God.
Gordo
Like,
the Weirdo.
One of the most...
With his little penis, Gordo the Weirdo.
No! Get off me.
That's fine.
He's menacing in a very subtle, like, needle in your head kind of fucked up, and I love it.
Oh yeah, you'll fall in love with Gordo and how weird he is, and you'll also want to watch Apocalypse now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can hear the surround sound.
It's brilliant, Simon.
Simon Says.
I ended up getting this for Christmas.
Yeah,
I
he
was
got the
so
gift
excited.
as a gift. How fucking. Oh,
I wish it came in a big red box.
Yes.
Like,
But you know what, Derek? We talk about all that stuff on our podcast because there's too much to talk about the gift. I think it's time to reveal our number one and the winner of the Plastic Trophy of Excellence. Is that what we called it?
I guess so.
We called it something. We called it
the Plastic Trophy of podcast excellence.
I don't know. It should be pink.
It should, for our Pink Podcast fans.
We'll be ready next year. Well, this is the first time we've ever filmed, so. Alright. Are you ready for the number one, guys?
Dun, 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 dun,
I can add music in post, Derek. Jesus.
Anyway, number one.
Crimson Peak. The movie with Loki and the fucking chick from the...
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
And the guy from Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
And Jessica Chastain from everything
and
in the last 5 years.
By guy from Pacific Rim, we're talking about the director.
Charlie Hunnam, though, the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
Is from Pacific Rim. He's the main blonde dude. He's also from Sons of Anarchy and everything. But Guillermo del Toro came back and made a scary movie.
Does it again, man. Dude, I swear to God, because if you guys have heard of Pan's Labyrinth, this is the mastermind behind that.
Yeah. And the Blade movies. And Hellboy movies.
Which, Hellboy's on Netflix, dude. Did you know
own
that?
the first one.
Oh, yeah, you already do. It doesn't matter for you.
So, he just is like a master at everything he does.
Yeah, he's actually considered one of the best directors of our time now. Have you seen that? There's a lot of articles about that, actually.
The video I showed you of Movie Bob's Top 10, where you put this at number 9.
Yeah.
And that's of all movies this year. He said, one of these days it's going to be... Our generation's going to get frowned upon by the next generation for constantly overshadowing Del Toro.
Really? Oh, so he's like the underdog, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny. I believe it.
Because, like, he gets overshadowed by Nolan and other people that I can't think of right now, but
they're the ones behind... Like, the thing now is the superhero movies, so that's very fair.
He can come back and make a dark fucking movie.
He can make The Dark Bark, and I'd fucking watch that. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but I'll watch it.
What if he did Swamp Thing?
Is he going to?
No, but what if? What if?
I don't know. I'd watch it.
Wes Craven did the first one.
We'd have to watch it, Derek. We do a horror podcast.
Oh, man. Speaking of which, Scott Derrickson, the guy who did the first Sinister and wrote the second one, he's doing Doctor Strange.
Yes.
If he wasn't doing it, I'd want Del Toro to do it.
Yeah, but good luck, man, dude. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I believe... I'm excited for that. But January of 2015, I looked at the upcoming list, and I saw Crimson Peak at it, and all I saw was Guillermo del Toro on it, and I said, I am fucking psyched.
Yeah.
And then we went and watched it. I came out, and on our podcast, I gave it a perfect 10.
Yeah.
Because it just does so many genres mixed together. But of course, the important one here, horror.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those psychological ones again. Not really so much about ghosts coming at you, flying at you, fucking you up.
It's not a ghost story. It's a story with ghosts in it.
The movie tells you what the movie is in the movie before the movie.
It's
fuck that.
And that's awesome. That's why every time you told me the writing's just I'm like it pulls that sleight of hand so beautifully.
I was talking about the dialogue.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted there to be more cheeky stuff because there could have been.
Yeah.
Not sexual, if that's what you think, but you know.
There's plenty of ass cheek in this movie.
Yeah. I'm definitely dying, though. I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. I just get so excited about Crimson Peak, man.
So...
it's cool, man. It's cool. And Loki's in it. Come on. Tom Hiddleston, if you like it.
You were like,
I was like that because I know everyone in their, like, fucking single mom is going to watch this.
Yeah, and be like, oh... Tom Hiddleston. And then if Chelsea was with us, she would have been Charlie Hunnam.
For sure. I'm literally dying. Did you poison my tea?
No.
Did you also poison the oatmeal?
No.
Crimson Peak references me.
I know.
No, I think I've been talking too long. Oh, man.
The only regret I have with this, and we said it in the first recording, that now nobody's going to see, is this was the only scary movie I've seen or heard of being in IMAX, here at
That you
Edwards.
regret not seeing it.
Yeah. Like, I've never seen a scary movie be put in IMAX before.
Really?
Like, I've not even seen, like, classics re-released, like
The
Shining
Friday,
or Halloween.
the Friday
or
the
anything.
13th remake that came out a few years ago was in that mix.
Really? Watching it, I wouldn't imagine why. But this movie was so beautiful that I was just like, oh, I want to see it, but they don't have the money.
Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, this was the one movie to get a perfect 10 from me and Scott. Just like
we still I gave it, and someone else gave it 9. So,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
got a 9.5 across the board.
Yeah, that's still really good.
Just like in our top 10, and I'm sure we said it in the recording, that one got a perfect 0.
Yeah,
The number 1 movie.
almost. It got a 1.
Yeah, well, it got a 0 from one of us. And you'll have to watch the video to find out.
I think you guys will love that video.
So, anyway, yep, that's the end.
Hold on a second here.
So anyway, that is 2015 in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
And this is me in a nutshell. Help, I'm in a nutshell and I can't get out.
Your pantomime is terrible. You know, if you're going to be a mime, at least wear socks like this.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's it. That's the top 10 movies of this year. You know?
Woo! And according to the list of scary movies coming out in 2016 that I read to you,
Yeah.
just from the titles alone, oof. Like,
We're in for a kind of a rough year, guys.
I think so. Unless
So-
Netflix really steps up and presents. Which is really crazy because 2013 was a really good year. 2014 was an year. And then this year, really good. And I'm sure we've missed a lot of good movies and we'll probably be seeing them throughout this next year. And we'll give them due where there's due. But, like I've heard Final Girls is really good. Creep is really good.
Yeah.
Lots of other ones. So, sorry we didn't see them. Sorry they didn't make our list. But what we
They
have
haven't
here
heard of them,
is
man.
10 solid movies.
Yeah, so if you get bored fucking this year, watch these.
Yeah. And watch our episodes talking about them.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So, anyway, thanks for the support for watching this video. If you made it this far. Thanks for the support making the wire that holds him in place.
Oh, God, I'm not that skinny. Holy shit.
You were messing with your breasts.
I'm a spooky skeleton, and I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, Derek, I swear you poisoned my tea.
No.
Oh, fuck.
So anyway,
Oh.
thanks for watching our podcast. Thanks for this. And thank you if you're going to keep watching in the next year of videos. I hope you can be with us all of this next year. And if not, I hope you enjoy it. And we'll keep making videos.
This is rambling now, isn't it?
Whether you like it or not.
Oh, shit. No, we can't end it on that.